would be fun if I think we were to stream us playing Don't Starve together, which we've started doing. And also we played Starvio, and it's just as good in a different way. I'm gonna say that whether it's true or not.
You're just throwing that cautiously.
Just throwing it out there.
All right, I guess.
But I don't know, Don't Starve Together is like a game that now I'm in. It's like The Sims, where like you play it, no, not like gameplay wise, where like you spend for a week, you spend like 10 hours every day playing it, and then you don't play it again for like
I really wish
3 years.
I want to get into The Sims so badly, but it's so expensive.
It's so.
Okay.
You can cuss on the show.
We
We just can't say my go-to word. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
For me, Sim-wise, funny enough. Because people are like, Courtney, have you played The Sims? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, which ones are your favorite? And I really like Sims 2. Sims 2 is like my favorite because it has so many good expansion packs that you can get them for really cheap now.
I have them all for free.
Like, I love Sims 2. But funny enough, one of my favorites.
And I don't mean illegally, by the way. EA gave them away. I didn't. No, don't call the cops on me. I didn't do anything.
It could have also been a gift. You don't have to jump to the conclusion of
that
piracy.
people might think that I robbed things. They might.
They want you to think you like you robbed them and not pirated them. You think they're gonna think you like broke into
and like stole CDs.
Yeah.
God. So you were saying?
But like a guilty pleasure Sims game that I love is
PSP one. Is it the PSP one?
Wait, what's the PSP one?
I don't know.
No, the Game Boy Advance one.
Game Sims Bustin' Out.
Bustin' Out.
Bustin' Out's the best fucking Sims game.
Love
oh my god, it's the best one.
Like I love Busted Out.
I love
it's
that game.
It's not that long of a Sims game. It has like it's kind of like it has a story of like you doing different things, but I'm
trying to move out of your uncle's barn.
Like yeah, and like
barn.
You
back at the barnyard.
Pretty much, but like you live in like your uncle's like barn or whatever. Uncle Hayseed is his name.
Yeah,
Uncle Hayseed.
Hey, like you're trying to just build up a life, get your own place, and just busting out, having a good time.
God, I wish I still had that game.
And it had like, I think for the motorcycle, like you get not a motorcycle, you get like a moped, and it plays like the shopping music when you ride it, and it's like the Sims shopping music is a banger. So it's great. I love it. And like you know how in Sims you can die and stuff like that. Not really in Busted Out. Like you can get like electrocuted or other things like that. But
you
then
go
like
to the
there's
hospital.
Yeah, so it's like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I was about to say this is sounding oddly like Grand Theft Auto.
It is, and then like for some reason there's also like a genie that just shows up and brings you back to life.
Oh yeah, that guy. He like laughs at you.
But I love Busting Out, and one of my favorite YouTubers played it, and I was like, well,
who played it?
Madam Wario played it.
Oh, that's lovely.
And she had her person's name was Coolio Julio. Oh, I loved it. It was great. Like I'm not as into the new Sims as I probably should be.
It's about Sims 3 and 4 or 4 specifically?
3 and 4. Like I played 3 and I enjoyed it, but for some reason I just couldn't connect with it as much.
So I'm gonna say something about The Sims 3. I played it a lot. I'll straight up admit I torrented the ever loving shit out of that game. Like I didn't know you could torrent a game harder than just torrenting it. Because not only did I torrent, I hope I'm not. I since deleted it and stopped torrenting games, but I pirated the game, every expansion pack, every stuff pack, and then I found someone who also fucking uploaded every item from the store.
Oh my god.
And I torrented all of that. My Sims folder was fucking huge. It was fucking huge. My game took 20 minutes to start.
Oh god.
Yeah, it took forever. Oof. Yeah, and it was big. It was a big boy game. And so anyways, my point is with that, it's nothing. I was going with it is I didn't really have fun. I didn't have fun purely because there was so many. They tried to do so much systematically, and I appreciate that. It didn't work. It did not work. I'm sorry. Like people, like, cause everything was persistent. It was a very open, persistent world, and it's like, oh, you could go to your neighbor's house and You can even peek in that bitch and all that.
And then have an affair.
Yeah, and have an affair all while you are watching Timmy do his homework. And it's like, that's cool and all, but also you realize that this just does not work well as like under this engine. It's slow.
What I did was I would go to my neighbor's house and I used magic, and so I would cast a spell to set their lawns on fire, which would burn down their house.
That is
So I would just burn down all my neighbors' houses. And I would turn people into frogs all the time.
Am I the only person who plays The Sims the way I play?
I played it normally the first time.
I play it normally,
That's
but
not
then you get
normally.
bored.
No, not me. I didn't do that.
I've never done anything
You
like
play it normal, and then you get bored because you played it normal for too long, and then you then you just kind of build a basement, and you invite people over to a house party, and you make the door only be able to be opened by you,
I know what you're
and then you
saying,
have
this.
like a party basement, but no one can ever leave, and then. So like I had amenities
wanna
down
get
there.
off
Nobody died in my party basement, but
I
they
want
were
to get
stuck
off
there.
of Eternal Damnation. I want to get off of Eternal Damnation.
So,
Well, hold on, really quick. We can come back to this, but we did have some housekeeping things to put down, and boy, what? Who formatted this? I can't understand this. Future idea / IKEA / camera work / official names ? This is
the question mark is
you
for
know
the
what this
official
reminds
name.
me of? 1942, 5 burgers or small burgers. You remember?
Square burgers.
Yeah, square
5
burgers.
holes.
5 holes. Like it reminds me of that.
the question
What
mark's
you
only on the
crave.
last one. But like, I just did slash on some of them because it was like, hey, these are kind of connected.
You explain it because you understand it. And I'll just add on to it.
Because like the future ideas section was just like, hey, us wanting to like see how we were going to take this and where we wanted to go with this, and don't do that to me right
Isn't
now.
about the show
Yes,
in general?
just in general. It was like a general like, hey,
why
keeping
not?
you updated, this was going on.
That wasn't in the plan.
It was for a little bit. I remember.
Oh, I never said anything about that. I never said anything because we're fine with the show right now.
Are we?
Everything
Are
except for
we?
technology.
Exactly.
Infighting
'Cause then-
only hurts us.
What? Where are you coming?
Anyway.
Anyways,
Because we're fighting amongst ourselves.
stop fighting.
No fighting.
Thanks, Nanako. Appreciate it. We're going to be doing a little thing for you guys where we're gonna sort of. I don't want to say this cursed ass word, but I'm gonna say it anyways. We're gonna do something of a vlog format. We've actually experimented with it before, but it didn't go through due to some technical difficulties. We're going to basically be going to IKEA.
Yay!
You guys are going to watch. Because
Field
IKEA
trip.
is a journey and Kara hasn't been yet.
Have you been Courtney?
I've been once.
Courtney's
I've been once. You've been IKEA. Once.
It's a little far from us.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's 20 minutes. It's not too bad.
Not for IKEA, it's not.
No.
IKEA is
Right,
like
yeah.
3 hours away.
God, we live 20 minutes from an IKEA. I feel like we are
We
privileged.
didn't used to though. The closest one until they built that one like 2 years ago.
That IKEA is impendingly
It's
large.
only been open for less than a year, I think.
It's only been less than a year.
fucking new.
Yeah, and then before that, the closest one was like 3 hours away.
Because like
Oh, you don't
Chicago.
understand. I thought IKEA was like the size of Target.
Oh,
Oh.
buddy.
Like seriously, my sister talked about how we went up to that new IKEA to get, and they were the first in line, not first in line, but they were like early in line, and they got 2 chairs for free.
Oh,
2 nice ass chairs too. And I was like, oh, okay, so they just went to maybe a line of about 50 people to the tops or something like that. And then I go to that IKEA, I'm like, no, there had to be at least 1 trillion people here. And it's like this building is impending at the least. Anyways, so we're gonna be doing that and blah blah blah. Now what the fuck is camera work?
Well, we were gonna, like you said,
We're gonna film it.
film it, but we were also like, hey, I know we brought it up a couple times on our Friday stream of like having a camera.
Oh yeah, we're planning on probably adding a camera to the Friday show, but that's kind of speculation right now.
That's what I'm just like. Hey, we might be doing it, we might not.
I mean, well,
Still
housekeeping is things I specifically wanted to address.
I mean, it addressed
Things-
something.
There's a lot going on with the podcast. And what's official names?
Well, because I mean, we were still talking about, hey, one more cast now, one more cast tonight.
No, we're doing that ourselves for now. Still,
You sure?
That's also still internal.
I mean,
Yeah, a lot of things are still internal, Courtney.
doesn't seem really internal to me.
Well, now that you flipped it outside. Anyways, yeah. So that's what's going on. Let's get into the biggeroo, the big one, the big boy,
Me?
the Biggie Smalls.
What are we talking about?
Anyway.
Pokemon.
Oh, that Biggie Smalls.
Pokemon. Pokemon, and a lot of it.
Pokemon. Pokey in the mind. And
I don't know what Kara's doing, but she's making the most like.
her jaw hurt.
Now my job, I ran my tongue against my tooth.
You fucked up.
I fucked up.
You fucked up big time.
Fine.
Kind of what you deserve.
Just ignore me if I make any more facial expressions.
No-
It's probably
no facial
what-
journeys.
I can talk a little better now. I don't know if
You
you,
can,
guys.
you can,
Yeah,
you can.
but don't. I
Unfortunate.
can't move it side to side. Can't move my tongue
Come
side
on.
to
It's
side. I
time
will
to
die.
go do the Mario.
Stop. All right, so
Like the game that's being shown here, Pokemon, and a lot of it.
Pokemon. All right, so there were 3 major games announced by the Pokemon Company, like not even a week ago at this point, right?
Like, probably been 3 days.
Yeah, and one of them was Pokemon Quest, which is the game that you see on screen right now. We played it Friday, and so this is me playing right now, and I love this game. I really do. It's so quaint and like simple.
I had a feeling he would enjoy it. I know that like I would play it, but I'm not gonna be like deep invested into
fall
it.
off.
Yeah, I would fall off on this game.
I expect it to fall off already.
Like because like this game reminds me of the game Pokemon Shuffle, which I really
I keep calling it
enjoyed,
Pokemon Shuffle.
and I fell off on that just due to like I couldn't like. There was at a certain point where I was just like, I can't seem to get a Pokemon I really need, and I was like, what do I do? So I ended up just falling off
Yeah, I was
hard.
just grinding for a really long
Yeah.
time, and I got tired of grinding, and I stopped playing.
grinding.
I like grinding too,
I
but
sometimes
like
do.
this.
Just in Pokemon Shuffle,
Not
it
in
just wasn't
not in
fun.
RPGs. I don't like grinding in MMOs and
I
shit.
kind of do, but that's just
It's
because of the
so
way I play
boring.
RPGs. Once I get to the point where I'm grinding, is I have something like I'm watching a show at the same time. If I'm playing it and I'm like doing the regular stuff, then I'm just invested in the game. But once I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to grind for a while, then I like watch a show, and then I'm grinding and watching a show, and it's fine, and I enjoy it. It's,
think- Alright,
it's like,
that's
it's
fair.
like
I think the only grinding, like, I mean, I like grinding in RPGs because it can be pretty nice. And yes, did you have something to say to me, Misty?
No, just never mind.
Okay.
Anyways,
But I like grinding in RPGs, but it's just that I feel like some games handle it a lot better than others. Like random encounter grinding, fuck that. No, I hate that. If I can actively see the enemy and attack it, and I'm like, okay, I know when I can take a break and I know when I can stop. So that's pretty good to me.
that's fair. Yeah, I haven't gotten too much grinding in this game yet. I've got defeated a few times. That's about it. So, oh yeah, I just wanted to put as many blueberries as I could to one pot. And a fossil. Like, did I put a fossil there or a small blueberry? I
Cook
can't
a
remember.
fossil?
Probably. I don't remember what I put in there last. Hold up, I'm very curious. Oh man, honey? I put honey in there? Honey. 5 giant blueberries and a honey. Don't do it.
4 giant blueberries and a honey.
4, I can't count.
Yeah, you sure can't.
Apparently. Oh, yep, I did. Anyways, weird. So,
I love that.
It was me hitting the home button, apparently. So I like this game a lot, but this is just one of the games they fucking announced. This is also coming to phones. Are you guys more interested in this being on phones or Switch?
I would
I
be
think Switch.
I'd be more interested
Switch.
for Switch because
just-
I don't want.
This game is good. This game does not feel great on the Switch. I'll say that. It's serviceable. But
Do you think
tell
it would feel better if you were using it handheld touchscreen?
I've done that.
Okay.
It's alright. I mean, it's not horrible. You know, it's not a complicated game. It doesn't have to be so amazing. But you know, you can tell this was designed touchscreens first.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's totally fair. I really don't care, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. But I definitely won't be picking it up for phones because I really like it on Switch. The other game was, this is a very polarizing title, Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. Did you see any of this?
I only saw like a bunch of reaction memes. I didn't see any actual information at all.
Girl.
And then I saw a lot of information, and then one reaction meme of like when Pikachu jumps through the TV. Like someone made it so it was a solid TV. So you just see him lying on the ground sideways and it cracked on the TV screen.
Oh, that's great. I saw someone like as soon as it turned white, it did the Super Mario 64.
I would pay for that.
Yeah. So those are two titles that are primarily geared at newer players. It's a Return to Kanto.
Again?
It's kind of cute. It's actually kind of cute.
I like the art style.
Yeah, right? It's just like exactly what you expect from a 3DS game, but just uprest to all fucking hell. I don't really have much to say about that game. Y'all?
I do.
Go for it.
I like when we were hearing like about rumors and leaks of this game, like I was okay about it, just hearing about it because who it was kind of catering to, because it was catering to new people, but also just people who really enjoyed Gen 1. And it's all Gen 1.
So is this. But I don't, because the Gen 1er stereotype is, if it ain't hardcore, don't fix it.
Yeah, I know, and that's where like some people are like, boo, hiss. But like for me, like my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow, where Pikachu just followed you.
Gengar can follow you. What an impending thing to have.
I love how fat he is.
Yeah, Gengar's a round boy.
But like, it's just the idea of I can have Pikachu follow me again, and it's that vein of kind of an adventure. I'm like, okay, I would at least try this out. Like, and then when they were showing off more features of it, like being 2 players and like catching together and integrating it into Pokemon Go, it just seems like it's a thing that's really going to try to
capitalize on that.
Yeah, and like help swing in more people, because I know some people who never played Pokemon Go and got them into it.
Heads up, Pokemon. People think Pokemon Go is like, dead, or it's not such a big thing anymore. I found out that's not the case.
Chris, no, you're wrong. It still has a thing and people still play it.
No, I'm saying it still has a thing like a normal game, right? No, it's still a fucking huge hit.
In the community of people who play it.
No.
It has a large fandom, right? I'm telling you, Chris. Here's what I'm telling you. As someone who was doing it when it first came out, I could go to the canal downtown at 3 in the morning and there would, without fail, be like 50 people there at 3 in the morning trying to catch a freaking
Isn't the last
Gengar.
time we've done that wasn't in the dead of fucking winter though?
So you've been to the canal at 3 in the morning?
With y'all, my first time playing.
No, I mean you've been in the canal at 3 in the morning since then to be like it was just because it was winter.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is like, because I would think, Pokemon Go kind of fell off a bit. But no, I've been hearing from another podcast I watch. They live in Houston. You know the community days? Those are bringing people back.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
I mean,
hard.
I hope so. I will get back into it.
Can we do the community day? Can we go downtown?
Is it when? When is it?
Sometime in June. This one's Larvitar.
Larvitar?
Yeah, it's for 3 hours from 2 to 5 p.m. And there's just increased hella Larvitar.
Is there a day? Like, does it give like a date?
Yeah, I forgot the date. I'm sorry.
Oh. I mean, in
like,
theory,
we should do that.
yeah, we should also go to the canal at 3 in the
day.
morning when it's summer, and then I can be like, see, this is what I meant.
Maybe some people just don't obsess over a game anymore.
If we're doing this, I need to seriously get back on my grind then. Like,
I never had.
My body can't handle Pokemon Go, unfortunately.
I can.
I know yours can.
I don't have a choice.
Mine can't.
Like I said, I can't go to school.
And I hate that.
Just get out of work tomorrow. We should go out Pokemon
I
Go.
can't handle the heat. That's why all my Pokemon going I did in the dead of fucking night.
Oh my gosh,
Which is how I knew that at 3 in the morning people would be at the canal, because I wasn't about to go to the canal any time before 3 a.m.
No, yeah, certainly not.
Fucking hot and crowded.
What? Next game. All right. So, like, you just completely just like shattered.
Because
Like,
because of 3 in the morning?
no, just a lot. It's just a lot to process. So yeah, the game is obviously trying to dip into the Pokemon Go crowd, and that's pretty cool. I like it though. I think it's kind of cute.
I'm glad your opinion has changed
About it. See, here's the thing. I had. At first, I thought they were only releasing 2 games, right? And I do care about having a lot more of a serious tone for Pokemon. You know, like I really like some things that Sun and Moon did, being like the most defined of the series, and I really didn't like some other things they did. You know, I really didn't like how it felt more like a regression in some sorts, and as far as like scope. Like Kalos felt like a huge world, right?
Yeah.
We had had in like one whole generation. To me, Black and White didn't feel large at all. It just felt like a bunch of roads.
I don't know how I could, because I can't disagree or agree with you
about Black and White.
about just the scope of it. Since I was Gen 1, 2, 3 stopped, and then I missed 4 or 5.
4 had the best fucking stuff.
And then
4 feels huge.
I came back in X and Y.
Sinnoh feels fucking giant.
So,
But
I can't really tell a grand scope from going from Emerald to X and Y.
yeah, that's definitely like a down scale. God, there's so much Pokemon news. I'm actually overwhelmed, to be honest.
Well, I can continue if you want.
Go ahead.
So other than the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, because I feel like I have to say it like that. They were also Pokemon Quest, which is a fun little game. And they also made a post saying these games are not the core line Pokemon game we were talking about beforehand.
That's what changed. At first, I was getting the new Pokemon games. Let's be honest with here. But I really wasn't happy with Let's Go because I thought this is what I got all my expectations for, and it's not just a bad game or it would be a bad game. It's just that I was hoping for something much more grand scope from a console Pokemon main series game. You know, I'm not asking for something edgy or give it a dark type. I just want something long. I feel like I'm looking more for the world again. So one of the credits is just another game. It's like a appetizer or like when you get into the game, that made me really happy. I know it's kind of stupid, but it just felt like this happened a lot. I mean, not specifically just the Nintendo fans, but like the whole like where you set your expectations and what gets announced is like how dare you not say my 1 million chance. Like why do you do this to yourselves every time? Yeah. I know that's for a lot, but I'm not asking for something fucking fast. Yeah, that's where it's different. Like for you just like I want to make Pokemon. I want to make my game day like that. Trump scale. Like that's something I wrote for a long time, and that's just something I want to see what
What a bummer! Like the word Trump as a has been ruined.
Yeah. Like it's yep. That's it.
Playing words now. Base Trump. Nothing. No more. Let's get rid of Trump.
That was a nice transition. I saw Tennessee. Oh, don't even. Okay. We can talk about that later. So that's what I'm really looking forward to next Pokemon game. I hope I hear something about it by E3, to be honest. That's what I'm going to ask you. Like, how much, if it was talked about at E3, how much do you think would be talked about, or if it would be like too much of like we just announced this and we're going to talk more about it? Or I don't think I'm going to say anything, honestly. But I would love if they did. Just because, like I want them to go the Metro Prime 4 route with this one. Give us a teaser. So we have avenue to expect. Are we going to get something lighthearted like Let's Go? Or are we going to get something that's a lot more grand scale? Like Coliseum? Like or something of the sort. Like just where are we expecting from Pokemon? So you have
any other predictions for E3?
Are we on the E3 predictions now? Oh boy! Oh boy! E3 predictions! Alright, okay.
Wait. Before you start, I have an important question for this lovely lady sitting on the food counter.
Okay.
So, this isn't your first E3, but this is the first E3 we are all getting involved together. So, are you excited about this, or like, do you want to be like, are you just like that's cool, or like
I would be intimidated.
I'm not intimidated because I don't actually know what to expect. I feel like you guys are projecting a lot more knowledge about what the fuck happens at E3 onto me than I actually have. I literally never been involved in gaming anything beyond playing a game.
Okay, we're gonna do a little exercise here, alright?
hold on, let me stretch.
So I have here a remote. There's a remote in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to point at the TV and click E3 just started. What do you imagine came on the TV?
It's a guy and he's talking about some upcoming games.
That man!
Who's the
The head of like the American version of Nintendo or the Japanese version of Nintendo or both, I don't know, or like people who, I don't know, do they have the
What
press
does it-
people or is it like the actual I don't know.
What does the stage look like?
It's like, now I'm imagining a mix between like just kind of like a conference roomy kind of thing and like Steve Jobs presenting like an Apple product.
Okay, now you ready to hear where you got it right and where you got it wrong?
Okay, where did I get right and wrong?
First of all, it is no longer a press conference. It is no longer.
It used to be.
Yeah, it used to be.
Okay.
No, my God. But boy, it's a
Is
show.
it a laser show?
Yes, they do have lasers sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
Like what was it? Like, I think last year and the year before, PlayStation had a full orchestra.
Yep.
Just sitting in front of the stage.
They had a
playing.
full-on
They orchestrated the trailers. It was crazy good too.
And then Microsoft had a car.
Look at this car. Yeah, they brought out a car for fucking
Again, this is the second year in a row they brought out a car. The Nintendo was, being Nintendo, so...
See, Nintendo actually, they don't do a show anymore. They don't do it like a press, or a show anymore. They, do a Nintendo Direct.
Oh, see, I've seen the Nintendo
Yeah,
Direct.
yeah. They do a Nintendo Direct that's like the biggest boofing thing of the year usually.
And then when so instead of them just doing a press conference or a show, they will put all their effort into making sure the Nintendo Direct runs perfectly and fine, and then the show floor, which is like where everyone's like at a convention.
Oh, is that the one they had like the Animal Crossing tree or something that one
Oh,
year?
Treehouse Live?
Yeah.
Yeah, Treehouse Live is like their after show.
That's their after show.
Who watches Treehouse Live?
Okay, so don't sleep on that.
No,
Don't sleep
certainly
on
not.
it.
They always introduce some good shit there.
Also, you see stuff you did not see in the conference.
Yeah, they always call out that one thing. Like, they're like, so yeah, in the next Pokemon game, you can literally jump into the screen if you saw this three-frame clip of one of the users doing it in the trailer. And it's like, what?
Yep.
Like, what is this, game explain?
Yeah.
They get pretty crazy.
But like their show floors, like it's like the main floor, like when you go to a convention or whatever, and it's like not Artist Alley or anything like that, but like the concession hall.
Yeah.
It's like that, but just
All
all Nintendo stuff, and like they go the extra mile and have like giant statues and like play sets from their games. Like I believe when they were showing off Breath of the Wild, they had like a Master Sword and pedestal and like things you could pose with Link.
Yeah.
And
I remember at one of the E3 things, I can't remember which. Oh, you know Man at Arms? Mm-hmm. For Dark Souls 3, they made a full Artorias Greatsword replica.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing. First of all, Artorias' Greatsword is already a good looking sword in the game. It's like the fan favorite kind of sword. And then they made an amazing replica, and they challenged one of the IGN editors to lift it fucking out and lift it up. Thing is, it's a real full metal. Let me show you Artorias' Greatsword really quick so you can get an idea of the scale of this goddamn thing.
Okay.
So yeah, like it's a big. Oh, that's a big bitch. That's Artorias' Greatsword.
They made it to scale?
They made a scale full metal replica. The dude from IGN actually lifted it too.
That's a good scale.
Like, holy crap. I think it was maybe a little smaller. Maybe a little smaller. But it was still about this big. And yeah, like, so yeah, you got a lot of it right. E3 is, it's more of a show now. It's like, it's a convention. It's a fucking convention now.
And it is now open to the public.
Yeah.
Last year was its first year open to the public, and there were some mixed, more positive than negative opinions about it. But there was because it was like, yeah, okay, people who like, there's like a free day so they can still like talk and see things and try new things, which is great. But then there was like some people who took real advantage of it, because like at E3 you also get free stuff, like free tote bags and like items and cool stuff like that from like developers and companies, which is cool because you're like, hey, thanks for coming out and supporting us. And like those tote bags are like really nice. Someone took stacks of them from each line.
Asshole.
Like,
Oh my god.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
people aren't good.
What a dick.
and like inside there was goodie stuff in it. So I was like, you literally took like at least 12 from people who paid to be there.
I hope he got arrested, to be honest. Like, I hope security was like, nah, you can't do that. And then it just like, book them, boys.
At the very least, I hope they stopped him and took the bags back.
Yeah,
If he
something.
didn't get in any more trouble,
Than
at
that.
least
Like,
fucking
yeah.
take the
But then
bags
after-
So,
back.
okay. I want to get to the predictions because that's going to be a lot of time. So we're going to do this like this. Courtney, you're going to give us your predictions, and then you're going to give us your wish list. Like, you're going to start with what you expect to see. Give me maybe 3 or 4 expectations and 3 or 4 things you want. All right. Then I'll do mine, and then Kara can do hers since she's not used to E3.
Okay.
All right. So expectations.
Expectations.
What are you expecting?
A good time, but
Of course.
like, let's be honest. But I'm gonna do like 2 from Nintendo, 1 and 1.
Okay, go for it.
Because I'm so not counting Nintendo. Obviously, I expect like a release date, or at least window, or at least release month for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because that has to happen. Because it's coming out this year. And I still believe it's coming out this year. I don't care what anyone else says. Because
It has to at this point. You can't not.
but it's just,
Do they want people to not die? Okay,
I mean,
then release
they
it this
already
year.
started over and delayed Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh yeah.
So but I'm gonna have hope that this is getting a release date. We're gonna know more about the world, and I'm going to lose my mind, like all over the place. And then I'm also expecting something new from Sony, where it's like, hey,
New in what way?
new as in like
Like a new IP?
I was thinking a new IP, or just like more of like, hey, you remember this thing? We're porting it over, or like bringing it over, or like old games that you don't have access to anymore, or like really old games you're like, I wouldn't mind this game coming over, like really old arcade games or something
are you
like that.
expecting them to not be as bombastic as they usually are?
I think so. After just the big God of War like
That's a good
happening, and it's like they're still on that high right
wouldn't
now.
that be amazing if they were able to capitalize off of that God of War hype?
It would, and if they had more to show off with it, or just like, hey, this is more things we're doing right now with this. But it's just, if there is, I think like if they had a more chill presentation or show, people wouldn't hold it against them as much.
No, of course. Well, people did last year. Yeah, a little bit. It was pretty dumb.
I can feel that, but I don't agree with it.
Kara, do you agree?
I don't know what it was, so
I'm trying to like keep you in the loop.
It's
with
okay.
E3 stuff.
I will chime in if I know something, because I'll be like, oh, I know this one, and I will.
You can ask her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have many.
So
I don't
just
have
some
enough
backup
background to have
history.
questions.
2 years ago, Sony had this show that everyone was like, I didn't know a press conference could be this. Like, I didn't know I could sit here and, oh yeah, people cried.
Oh.
People actually cried. Remember Detroit Become Human?
Oh my god.
There was this trailer where this, I want this game. It's this game where you, every choice you make kind of matters kind of game, blah, 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 blah. And it's a story-based game where you play as 3 different androids. One of them's name is Kara.
Spell like your name.
Spell like your name. Yeah.
What are you, Shady Bot?
Oh no, she's a robot. I knew it. So there was this one scenario they showed. It was the first time you ever saw the game, and it's this robot. You could tell because he has this little ring around his head right here, and he's trying to talk down this other robot, literally off a building, because he has this little girl. Apparently, he just killed the family. His little girl has her hostage, and it was fucking trippy. And you see basically like pseudo gameplay where you see the choices being made, right? And then all these choices are made, and it's the wrong choices. He says something, and he whoosh falls back with the girl. So you don't know anything about this game. It's just this girl, a little girl, human girl, falling back to her death and all that shit. But there's a ton of outcomes. That's the thing. And there's the actual outcome. I think you can kill the dude, take the girl, save them both. Like, it's crazy. I really like the one where you save both.
I know there was one where it was like you talk him down and he calmed down. Then all of a sudden, the police came.
The sniper. The sniper one?
There was a sniper one, but there's also the one where it was like the police came and then like apprehended him, and then he said, "You lied to me," and then it was just like, he will remember this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, but there was that one with the sniper. That one was fucked up. Like he was like, yeah. So he gave him the girl and all that, and a sniper took his ass out right then and there. He was like, "I fucking trusted you." It was trippy. It was like, I didn't know robots could make me feel.
I mean,
dang.
Yeah. So, and anyways, so there was this bombastic show with all these crazy trailers. That's where God of War came from. It was like the biggest E3 conference in like recent history, at least. Next year's was okay. Wasn't nearly as great.
Yeah.
There was some missteps here and there. It was just kind of weird. It almost felt like it felt like the after show to last year's show. So it wasn't horrible at all by any account. Yeah, that was Sony's press conference for that year.
So I still had two more expectations, and these are for Nintendo. So I know it's gonna get shown off, but I just want to know more because I've been theorizing and going in my mind about it. Bayonetta 3.
Oh, good point. I forgot about that.
Because it got announced at the Game Awards, and Reggie came on stage and he was like, Bayonetta 1 and 2 is coming to Switch, and everyone's like, woo! And he's like, you think I would fly all the way out here just to announce Bayonetta 2 and 1?
Reggie is
and I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, what? Papa Reggie, what? And then it played the trailer, and then it was like the moon, like always, and like every Platinum game. And then you see the ribbon of Bayonetta and just get sliced in half, then all of a sudden fighting, and then she's losing, and then
Black
Bayonetta 3. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
and we haven't had any other things from them about it.
We've literally heard nothing.
Nothing.
Radio silence.
So people don't know if it's like a prequel. Is it like a far
what
in
if
the
they
future?
don't show it?
Don't say that.
What if they don't?
Don't say
Wouldn't
that
that
to
be
me.
some shit?
Don't say that to me. Because like I want to know
Starts Friday.
what happens. What happens to the characters I love so much? I want to know what's gonna happen to Bayonetta. What a big hot topic. What's her hair gonna look like?
Big hot topic. What's her hair?
It's really important. It's really important because they said it that Bayonetta is the type of person who won't keep a style for too long.
She won't.
So she's like, I'm gonna change it up. But that Bayonetta anything would be great if we got like a really
Bayonetta pachinko machine.
I'll play it.
I know you would.
Exactly. And then
Pachinko.
another expectation.
Tara, you can talk. You don't have to like understand
It wasn't relevant. I was just
It doesn't have to be
saying
relevant.
I don't like pachinko.
I don't think people particularly like
Some people
pachinko.
do,
Anyways,
but not all.
we call those insane people.
But another expectation, I was just like, okay, this has to happen, or I think it was gonna happen, is showing off. I mean, obviously they're good right now with the Mario thing because they had Odyssey, and then they have Mario Tennis, and then I don't know if they're gonna do anything else with like sports things, but like I want to see more
Mario bowling.
Let's not go down this road right now. I want to see more non-Mario things this time. Like I want to see more about Metroid, and I want to hear about Animal Crossing if possible.
Oh man, wouldn't that be some shit?
Like I want to know about Like there was a rumor about something they're doing with F-Zero and Punch-Out. Like if these old properties are getting done up again, I want to see it. I want to hear more about it, because that's something that will be, you break the mold of Nintendo, Zelda, Pokemon, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. Like breaking that,
Like give us something else.
like just bam, it's the same but it's new.
You know, it'd be kind of ripped. Another Nintendo IP.
I don't think we can handle that right now.
Yeah, we couldn't, but imagine.
What's next?
Legs. Whoa.
Starring Bayonetta. All right, full circle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the theme song. It's a rearrangement.
But just something new, like something old. I don't know. Just use your old properties.
To Nintendo, old and new are synonyms.
Exactly. And then for wish lists, I'm just wishing for, well, obviously that, but it's just, I'm hoping for.
With wish lists, you can go balls to the wall. Like, give me the obscure shit. Like, fuck it, I want this.
Fuck it, I want Microsoft to actually use their rare IPs.
Boy,
Is that too much to ask?
we can't even get them to not go exclusive.
But if they go exclusive, that means it comes out on PC. That means I can buy it.
I can buy it. Sound forceful there.
But
bro.
like, rare IPs, use them. Who owns 007?
I think that's actually a kafunkin of like.
I want one of
property
those. I want a new GoldenEye game.
What's a kafunkin?
A confunk. It's
It's like a company.
yeah. It's
just their name.
It's a big deal where no one knows where the rights are anymore.
It's like a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just made it up.
Okay, cool, because it sounded like made up, but then when you explained it, it sounded like you were describing a thing that existed.
I was trying to cheese it, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I will have a new GoldenEye. Rare stuff being used.
Kara, are you good at shooters? Like, are you?
Oh God, no, oh God. They're like the worst. I'm the worst at them.
You're the worst at shooters? Are you?
Out of all the games that I'm not good at, I'm worst at shooters.
That's the one you're the worst at.
Which means that's the game you're the worst at.
That's what I just said.
No, but it's just like you. That was such a convoluted way to
No,
say
I'm
it.
saying like I feel like I say I'm bad at a lot of games, but
Okay, that's
shooters
fair.
are at the top.
Of like, I am bad
I'm
at
the
them.
worst.
I want to see you play.
shooter.
I want to see you play a shooter.
You have. You got frustrated.
Oh, did I? No, that's
Well, you didn't get frustrated. You got.
Nah, okay. Was it a console shooter though?
Yeah.
I don't think that counts as much.
I'm still bad at them on like with aiming with a mouse. It's still bad.
All right,
But
I'm just bad at shooting.
that's a good thing.
I mean, and I know one thing I'm like hoping for, that would just eventually happen or not happen, is just announce crossplay being a thing. Like, allow it to
For
be.
like Sony too.
Yeah, like everyone's on board with it. Nintendo's on board with it.
It's a conflict of interest.
It's literally like Sony's like, no,
They're selfish, aren't they?
and it's like just do it. You'll make so many people happy.
That make me happy. Oh my god, that's.
But no, that's all. Like I can go on for a while, but I want to pass this torch over.
Is that your wrap?
This is my wrap up for now.
I actually want to give it to Kara.
Ooh,
Yeah.
snap!
I want to put the spotlight on her because she's been quiet recently. So,
Oh my God.
well, maybe.
All right, give your thoughts.
Maybe if you're not quiet, maybe I want to call you out.
Give up. All right, give us your honey nut filios about this.
All right, so first, give us what do you expect to see at E3? It doesn't have to be right or anything.
Okay.
Just what you.
This feels like that one part of John Mulaney's stand-up act where he's talking to his wife about how they want to take like make a biblical painting of their dog, and then she mentions like, oh, and then Petunia could be like where Jesus is in the Last Supper in front of the turkey, and he's like, what do you think they're celebrating in that picture? And she goes like Thanksgiving, and it's like couldn't be more wrong, and that's how I feel right now. Like,
Thanksgiving.
what do you think's gonna be at E3?
All right, do your best. Come on, give us your Thanksgiving.
I mean, okay, so Courtney stole Kingdom Hearts. That one I was expecting because I keep seeing it on Tumblr. I think
That's fair.
I think there's gonna be games of all sorts.
Come on,
being
you got to give us a
announced.
specific here. I'll give you some of the companies
Okay.
that are going to be at E3.
Ubisoft.
Unfortunately,
The company that made Journey's not bankrupt anymore, and they're gonna give us another beautiful game.
See, that's a wish
my
list.
wish list,
that's on
yeah.
your that's
Wish
one of your
list.
wish lists right there. So you got EA, Microsoft, Bethesda.
Bethesda's gonna announce a game where they're like
Skyrim again.
It's gonna be Skyrim again, and then if it's not Skyrim, it's gonna
for
be a
Windows
game.
Mobile.
It's gonna be a game that looks really pretty, but then the second you try to walk, you fly up into the air.
A bug.
Yeah.
Can the game just be called A Bug?
Can I just chime in real fast?
Go
Just
for it.
make it as cursed as possible. Dragonborn in Fortnite.
Oh no, Alduin.
Khajiit in Fortnite.
I mean, they put all.
Because she has many wares if you have coin.
I'm realizing I'm the only one who thought of Skyrim when I saw this because I never played Dark Souls, so never mind. I was gonna say they put Alduin in Mario Odyssey, but everyone else calls it the Dark Souls. world, so
Literally
never mind.
everyone else calls
I
it
know.
Dark Souls. He even has an armor. Like
I've
I know.
never played Dark Souls, so my brain went to Skyrim.
Yeah, I love how like you and Jessica had like your own internalized meme version of it, whereas
Yeah.
like everyone else is like, haha, the Dark Souls world, and you guys were like, LOL, look at the Skyrim world. It's like,
Whatever.
Oof.
like I'll give it to you, but also
Whatever.
consider this. All right, so Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Sony, Nintendo. Expectations and wish lists.
you
Okay,
say Square
wish
Enix?
list was the Journey people. Expectations is
You gotta give us more than one for each,
Bethesda.
too.
Oh my god.
You gotta give us,
okay,
like, 4. Like 4 each.
Man, the expectations are the hardest.
Yeah, I bet.
don't know which companies make what half the time. Did you say EA? Mm-hmm. Then they're gonna not give us any games. They're just gonna only have expansion packs.
Oh my god. I hate how right that is.
Congratulations, Kara. You just made the most correct E3
Yay.
assumption.
They're not gonna have games. I'm done.
Oh, she said not gonna have any. Great A. Good job.
Yay.
Just
Okay.
expansion packs.
I don't know. Sony is gonna do a thing
With the game called
with a game called
or about or on.
the actual sequel to Shadow of the Colossus. Was that a Sony thing? It wasn't, but it was on the.
It was on.
PlayStation, right?
It's possible. It's totally possible.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be made by them. It's like
Okay, well, I don't know. This is a wish list. It's not an expectation. I want the actual sequel for Shadow of the Colossus, because wasn't there like talk before The Last Guardian came out that people were like, it's like the sequel to Shadow
Like
of
a
the Colossus?
spiritual successor.
it could. Yeah.
I feel like people like years ago, like 2013, I just kept hearing people be like, "Oh, there's gonna be a sequel," and that's why they remade Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know, it was a really long time ago. And then The
Like
Last
already
Guardian
making
came
the
out.
assets and like making it like, hey,
Yeah.
this is like what it's gonna look like. Now we made the original game. Now let's
And
make a
then,
new one.
Like, you know, Last Guardian is a good get, but it's not the thing that I was hoping it would be. I was hoping it would be a sequel.
A straight up sequel.
Yeah.
What if it's a spiritual sequel?
I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
You want
It's
like
just
a story sequel?
yeah.
Fine, then we'll get you a comic.
Oh my god. Never mind. Whatever.
I mean, would you not be satisfied with that? Like a Shadow of the Colossus?
I liked playing Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, but it would just be more Colossus.
I feel like it's
Colossi?
like getting.
Sure.
I mean, I guess a comic would be fine. I was gonna say that it's kind of like when you're missing the gameplay, then it's kind of like when you really wanted to see how a TV show is gonna end, but then it got canceled, and so then you just have to get the end of the story through tweets from the creator.
Yeah, right. Where it's like, I mean,
Oh, man.
this is acceptable, but I would have loved
Like,
to have
I'm-
seen it into fruition.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I'd be okay with Like just like a comic or something. I mean, I guess technically it had a conclusion. I guess I just want more expansion on things. Maybe even.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. So you got like, what's that? 2 wish lists so far?
2 wish lists and 2
like-
predictions.
All right, so you need 2 more.
But I have 4 total.
Nope.
It's like enough.
4 each. 8 total. And they can't be all wish lists.
Oh my god.
Come on, you can do this. I believe in you.
I don't. Nintendo's gonna. I mean, but I don't know. Nintendo's.
What do you
gonna-
think Nintendo will do? Like, just based on what you know of Nintendo and things you've seen before, what will Nintendo do this time?
Or any previous Nintendo games, you're like, I'm not happy with this, or I wouldn't mind something being redone like this.
Or something they won't do. Something,
Yeah.
But it can't be like Nintendo won't sell their company, because that's like, well, of course not.
Nintendo won't make another game as good as either Breath of the Wild or Odyssey for another 10 years because we don't deserve it.
We don't deserve it. That's true.
Once a decade.
We've gotten a lot of good games these past 2 years. We don't deserve them.
I
I mean, from every company too, not just Nintendo. Like, we don't deserve as many good games as we've been getting.
That's fair. That's valid.
We're spoiled. Ugh. All right, okay, here. I'll cut you some slack, all right?
Okay.
But if you come up with any, you gotta chime in.
Okay.
I came with one. I'll chime in right now.
Go.
Nintendo needs a better Mario Party.
Oh shit! Wait, is Mario Party still the one where we're all in the same cars?
Yeah,
No. Okay, they gotta do that.
That's your wish list. Or
That's my wish list, and I'm at this point expecting it out of anger.
All right.
I'm so sick of that.
I knew that would get her. I knew that would get
Mario
her.
Party.
Oh, I forgot about Mario
it's really
Party.
boring. Could you imagine like an actual Mario Party? Like just a bomb.
The minigames are great.
So it's on me now, right?
It's all you. Yeah,
me.
move.
Yeah, move. All right, expectations. I'm expecting Microsoft to pull, like they're gonna reach way up their ass and pull out a capsule, and they're gonna open it up, and it's gonna be like, oh, this is not bad. Like it's gonna be shit covered good news. Something along the lines of, there will be no Xbox after the Xbox. There will be no Xbox console after the Xbox One. They like, I honestly feel like they're dropping out of the console race in general. But
I never think that.
I think they are, because they realize I think Xbox just got out of their tween phase and they figured out who they are, and it's that they're not a hardcore PlayStation, Xbox type competitor. They're a good all around company. They can do things that Nintendo and Sony cannot. Because they literally rule the PC gaming space. And I'm not saying they're going to stop making consoles. I don't think that's the case. I think they're going to drop out of the console race. Like, I think it's going to stop being like, I think we're done with the exclusives and shit, And I don't mean, not in general, but I think we're done seeing them trying to push so hard. Like, hey guys, hey look, we have exclusives too.
We have it.
Like, you really didn't even have exclusives on the 360 to begin with. You had an install base on the 360. Anyways, but that's my opinion.
To add to this opinion, do you think that they will continue to go along with the whole Xbox One X thing, where it's pretty much just like a gaming computer?
Probably. I don't know about more power, but I think we're going to see more things of that nature.
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know where Microsoft's going as far as the power. I think they're leaving it, but I don't really know if they're going to I don't know where they want to settle, Because they can't keep on trying to just compete with power. We're past that point anyways. PlayStation has already solidified itself as the power console. Especially with the games that have been coming out, they're all gorgeous, right? There's no need for 2 of those. There's no need for 2. Out. So that's my first expectation. I'm expecting Kara to get off the phone.
I can do 2 things at once.
Kara, no, you can't. There's literally scientific studies that you can't.
They say that you can't like completely focus on two things at once.
Can we get your undivided attention for the show?
You can get my undivided attention once.
All right, Donkey Kong, thanks. Square Enix. I kind of want to say something about him. Them just 'cause I just
Him.
I don't know him.
Mr. John Square Enix.
I tried to say them, but I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. It wasn't happening. I don't know why. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna bore me. If that counts.
Bore you.
Bore me. Yeah,
Yeah, bore you.
yeah. Because I don't have that much of a spiritual fucking like heart for like Kingdom Hearts. You know, I'm not all into Kingdom Hearts like that. I think it's cool, but I'm not sitting here literally crying at trailers with numbers at the end. Like literally.
I feel like that was girl.
I just saying so much today. Have you guys noticed that?
Everyone says and we should decriminalize it
I think
in
so.
public speaking.
No, I disagree.
Decriminalize
It's a jarring. It's
Hashtag
jarring to
normalize
hear. Hashtag no.
Hashtag
No.
All right, I know what's going on in our next week. Hashtag no.
All right, let's go with another company. I'm gonna do EA. I think EA is going to have
Nothing.
you may have a good game once. I think EA is actually going to do something good with Anthem, and then darkly shoot it out of the sky. But I think Anthem has a chance coming off the heels of Destiny, and that's pretty much that.
Nothing else.
No. God, no, nothing else. Oh, we're going to get 7.5 hours of sports games that nobody fucking wants, except for everyone wants at the same time. And then, we're going to get... What else? What else do they have?
I just really don't care about FIFA and 2K.
No, when we do our show of it, we're skipping the sports. We're cutting that fucking shit out.
How I feel right now is this one girl who's just crying on camera and she goes, "Y'all all so ugly." That's how I feel.
Like, I don't understand the appeal of sports games. That's just me.
I mean, my dad likes them, but it's just...
I'd rather go outside and play the fucking sport.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, that's fair. But also, ooh, wow. I'd rather play a simulation or I'll watch them play.
Like Lucio Ball.
Or they're just, I'm like, I don't have religious beliefs. I don't know. That's just me. I'm an asshole.
You're a great.
I think we're going to see, I think it's time. We're going to see Halo 6. That's my big expectation.
I will scream if that happens.
Are you seconding this or?
I'm taking it.
It's bordering expectation and wish list. I don't know how realistic it really is. It really seems like they got their feet buried in the sand and staying there for Skyrim.
That is so. But you can only re-release Skyrim so many times.
I mean, they
Literally really did it.
yeah, I was gonna say
But they can only do it so many times.
I'd say maybe next year is when I feel like they have to do it. But this year it's like on the border.
I'm expecting a 60% chance of Elder Scrolls themed rain.
I'm expecting 40%. I don't think it'll happen, but I want it to, and it's just likely enough that I'm straddling expectations.
I'm gonna give it a 65%.
Is that like that?
I think it's very like due to the fact that literally nothing else.
They literally.
They don't have to do it.
Because they have iterated on literally every other IP they own. Not literally, but like every IP they own except Elder Scrolls. Like it's been so long now. It's like been like the Elder Scrolls yet? No, thing for years. And honestly, I don't know any Elder Scrolls that like that because
I wanted it in concept. It's like I want to just be done asking for
yeah. We have to hit 6. I'm tired. The thing is, I'm tired. Please. God. realize what I'm done. Absolutely not happening. We're gonna get Skyrim 2.
You know what we're gonna get?
We're returning to Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls 6.
No. Elder Scrolls 5 HD. That's bad. Okay. I'll take it. We're gonna get some kind of Elder Scrolls. Maybe not 6, but they can't not do Elder Scrolls this time because they already exhausted all.
After Skyrim, they tried to make it a big deal with doing Elder Scrolls Online, and like that was. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but it was fine.
It was only fine. Like it was just only fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have much for Elder Scrolls. I don't really play a lot of their other games.
Skyrim?
But I played some of Skyrim.
I don't know if Skyrim holds up anymore. I think Skyrim holds up because there's just it's worn. It's worn.
Here's how I think it holds up. I think it holds up as a good game for someone who it doesn't ever play video games to start playing video games. To introduce them to like open world RPG. It's the perfect game and it holds up. It's still fun. It's just that if you played it and then also if you played other games, then it's just like nothing special.
Also, once you like you're like rather experienced in games, there's a lot of Skyrim. You're like okay, what now? Like you start to notice where the game kind of falls short.
See, I feel like Skyrim is kind of like The Sims but it doesn't give you the option to start really fucking around and making your own game out of it, like having a murder basement or setting your neighbor's lawns on fire. You pretty much just have to.
That's what I was making a
But if
connection
you're
to in
playing
my
on a
mind.
console,
Yeah, they have mouse and console now.
well, I don't.
I mean,
If you just the base game, okay, like you don't have to mod The Sims to
There's expansions
stuff.
for Sims.
and those are available like globally. For
I mean, but the
also,
expansions.
the DLC for Skyrim is wonderful.
I really like Serana as a follower, but like other than that,
Like the lands are small, which is to be expected, but it's just it's extra
I
game.
mean, I wouldn't. If I was gonna buy Skyrim again, I would only buy the Legendary Edition because.
Why the fuck would you not?
Because
Who would buy
I mean, it
Skyrim?
just feels dead without it. But at the same time, the expansions weren't, or the DLC wasn't that much. But it also feels like there's nothing there without them.
I kind of want to go through the Skyrim run, a modded Skyrim run. By the way, we got Steam.
I know.
So we can, but like I'm talking like we test a little bit more. It's pretty good. Like we can use it for whatever. So we can just run like a fully modded Skyrim or something.
Cool. We should play.
And crash it. Hopelessly.
We should. No.
What? Okay, back to predictions, I guess. No. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, hang on. 2018.
2018.
Well, but that wouldn't be because it's like an indie thing. So never mind. Never mind. I was gonna talk about a horror game that I'm expecting to come out this year, but it wouldn't be at E3, would it? If it's like an indie.
It could be.
company?
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the people who made Doki Doki Literature Club, and then wasn't there like a horror game that they were gonna release in 2018 or something, and like there were a bunch of Easter eggs for it in Doki Doki Literature Club.
I mean, I'm rather sure that companies, indie games, still release things around E3.
Yeah.
I'd be at the show to celebrate.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about
The E3
at
show.
just E3,
No, yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I mean, I know some indie companies that released trailers for it at that time.
You're running out of time fast.
oh wow, yeah.
Holy shit. All right, okay, so let me skip through these. What am I on? 3 predictions? 4 predictions. Number 4. Microsoft is going to be slimy as shit, and they're going to keep the exclusive and world premiere voice clips. Last year, it was the worst. It was literally the worst thing in E3 I've seen. Every single time that they had a game that was either exclusive to their console, even slightly, like if it was time delayed, they would have put exclusive on it. Or if it was the first time this game had been seen, including random indie games, it would have been, they said world premiere, and it was fucking gross.
It happens so often. it made me like,
Yeah, it was great. And they would just get up. They had some dude, and he would just be like, "World premiere." I hated it. I really.
I mean, I don't.
They're going to do it again though.
I don't actively like drink, but it was just like
If that was a drinking game,
we would be dead.
yeah, you. That's an ambulance. All right, wish list. Pokemon. I want to see a teaser for that Pokemon game.
Wait, the 2019 one? Okay.
Let's see. Wish list. I want to see. Fuck. What else do I want to see? I guess Metro Prime 4. That's the easy one. I'm trying to brush these because we don't have a lot left. Wish list. World premiere. Shit. Oh man, y'all. What do I want?
I actually had a question.
Hyper Light Drifter on the Switch with a lot more content, which
I
is
would
actually already
play
happening.
it if it was on the Switch.
It's coming to Switch.
It definitely is?
Summer.
Oh shit, I'll play it.
I want to see that they just have a shitload more content.
Would you want more DLC for the games you already have?
No, not really.
No? Okay.
Not Mario Odyssey, not Zelda, none of that.
Well, too bad we're getting more Odyssey DLC.
Wish list.
Nothing? Nothing?
There's a lot I want, but I'm trying to think, what do I actually want to see at this year's E3? Can I give a broad one?
No,
depends on how broad.
Absolutely no broadness.
Depends on the broad.
I want a game. I want a horror. Not a horror. I want a survival, like crafting game that's not garbage. I don't care who makes it. Just let me play.
Survival.
What do you mean?
Like, give me a Minecraft / Ark Survival Evolved that's not garbage.
Oh yeah, it's called Terraria.
That's also much vaster. Like, I like a large scale game. I want to see Star Citizen, even though that's definitely not going to be at any of the shows. I want to see that game just released. All right. Okay. So now that we wrapped up E3 shit, close enough, whatever. I have one more E3 question. Give me your balls to the wall, fuck it suggestion. Give me the one, like, what the fuck? No thing that you want to see at E3.
Like, you don't want to see, or you?
Yeah, do and don't.
Because I was just thinking about this.
Like, as absurd as you can get.
Okay. If it's gonna be absurd, give me a second.
Kara,
Quick
anything?
second.
Well, what about? Why don't you start us off?
I want Kojima, not Kojima, shit. I want Reggie to just run every fucking press conference and talk shit about literally everyone.
Okay, for actual, like, if it was like a funny, like, people, like, haha thing, if the, like, if Nintendo was just being super bold and brash.
This game is horrible to watch.
And,
This game is horrible to. Oh, I hate.
Just level fit.
So we're watching me play Cluster Truck, and fucking Christ, playing this game is not nearly as anxiety inducing as watching it. Quite honestly, it's a lot calmer to play than this. Ooh. Okay, go ahead.
Nintendo just, like, wrecking house, like, just, but not like calling.
Is that your desire?
No, I mean, this is a desire, but like just like going balls to the wall and like not calling people out like that, but like
They're just saying, "Fuck it, we games industry time."
We know what you guys want, and we're gonna ignore it or either give it to you. Like, this is the year. I feel. Also, just out of the nowhere, like if it just came out and was a thing, they made Mr. Game & Watch an actual thing now.
Like an actual game?
Yes, like it did Game & Watch stuff.
I actually want to add one to my expectation real quick. I want another Kid Icarus game. Because Uprising was fucking awesome. And I want to see more of that series.
And I believe that would probably have to wait then. After...
Smash?
Yeah,
for sure.
We didn't even talk about Smash once.
I mean, we know what's happening, and we don't know what to expect, so fuck it.
We know the Link's Breath of the Wild Link's gonna be in it.
That's true.
And possibly Odyssey Mario.
Kara, balls to the wall. Go. Fuck it.
I'm gonna know what they're talking about.
That's a balls of the wall idea.
All right, now give me your balls to the wall negative one. Did you just see that? Did y'all see that?
Balls to the wall negative.
I fucking get it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Balls to the wall negative.
Or like something like a thing you do want, a thing you don't want.
Okay, I do want to know what they're talking about, but I don't
love how
want
they
to
show
know
balls,
what they're
yeah.
talking.
Kara.
Oh man.
I want to have a goddamn life.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You're on a podcast. Carrie, you run a fucking...
Listen,
You run a fucking gaming podcast. You don't have a life anymore.
I have one.
We're on Twitch, Kara.
I'm gonna be a veterinary assistant, probably.
With a
Allegedly.
Twitch channel.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
I love that word. Come on.
I already told you.
Oh, I guess. Okay, mine is my don't want to see is I want people to forget cell phones exist. As in, I don't want to see a single thing put out for mobile. Matter of fact, no, take that back. Oh, okay, no, that's fair. Never mind. But I have another balls to the wall thing, another positive one. Every game has to be released for the Switch.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That's the only
everything.
console I care about anymore.
Right? And PC.
For me, still just Switch because I don't have a PC. I
Courtney?
have a Chromebook and Mac.
I know it's just probably a gripe with me personally, but it's just like if a game's not coming to Switch, don't just say it's not coming and don't give a reason. Like at least say like, hey, it's not, we can't bring it to Switch because we can't seem to get it running on Switch or something like that.
If it's technical difficulties, I always understand.
Yeah, but like also like if it does come to Switch and and it's like a significantly worse version than the
don't put
others,
it on the Switch.
don't do it.
Like me and Courtney were talking about this before the show with Fortnite. Like we would love to see that in Battle Royale come to it, but my argument for it is if you're not going to put the Battle Royale mode in there, you honestly shouldn't put it on the Switch because that's really only going to be negative press for the Switch.
And like this isn't as a big of a negative for it because they just released Street Fighter the 30th Anniversary Edition, and if you pre-ordered the game for it, you got a bonus. You got Ultimate Street Fighter 4 for your PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. And I'm like, okay, you pretty much get a whole nother fucking game with all the DLC and everything. And then the Switch version literally just gets a game mode for pre-ordering it. That's only in the Switch version, and it's just a tournament mode. And I'm like, that's not a fair compensation.
It's almost like we want things for the Switch or something. Who would have fucking thunk it?
I would have loved to have Ultimate Street Fighter 4 on my Switch.
That could run on it because that could run on 360, right?
Yes.
Anything that can run on 360 can basically run on Switch, like power wise.
And that made me a little just frustrated. That like,
but cell phones got it too. Bullshit.
it was on the 3DS.
Bullshit. Whatever. So are we done with this? Are we done with E3?
I mean, we're truly never done.
No, of course not. We could literally do a 5-hour show about.
But we did
E3.
we did specify that we were like, hey, we're gonna go live for these.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like,
We're not 100% sure when we're gonna go live, so just watch your notifications. It's gonna be kind of fly by ear for now.
but we want to.
Yeah, we definitely are gonna try our hardest to, and we're gonna try to do it every like night or so, or even for some of them live on the conference. So keep a lookout for that, starting next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's really soon.
Starting Sunday.
Starting Saturday.
Oh yeah, no, it is Saturday.
So yeah, keep a lookout for that, y'all. All right. Oh man, that was long. Are you guys excited for E3?
I'm excited about Gamer Christmas. Yeah.
Kara?
I'm more
Are we
excited
overhyping it for
after
you?
E3 when the stuff happens.
No, man. It's like, no, man.
I
it's like,
see where you're coming from.
It's like, okay, so there's a difference between on Christmas, right? You open your gifts, right? But then also you like, no, I mean like not play with them, but you like rip open all the shit and put it to the side. You're just looking at what you got. It's like all that instant gratification, right? It's
I mean, I see what you're saying.
It's the same feeling.
And I see
So what you're
why-
saying is you care more about playing with the gifts than opening them on Christmas?
Yeah, I feel like that's...
No, the interesting part is fucking that.
For me, it's like the equivalent of like going trick-or-treating, having like a buttload of candy, and then when you dump it out, you're like, I have like
look at this car!
Exactly. I have like 40 Reese's and like 20 Kit Kats, and then an apple. Like an apple that was just covered in caramel, and I'm not sure it was actually an apple or an onion.
Un apple.
But it's just like, there's a lot of stuff here I can't wait to get to, but I'm gonna put it to the side and see like what else I have.
Oh shit, speaking of Halloween, this is a tangent, but I'm so fucking excited for Halloween
So
because
you're
we live in a
hyped for
house
Halloween, but
now.
not E3.
No, we have a house now so we can give out candy.
But you're not excited for E3.
Are you gonna give
I
out
mean-
games during E3?
What?
Yeah, you're gonna give out games?
No.
To the little boys and girls?
No.
Wow. I did not.
I'm not the one who brought up Halloween.
Yeah, you are.
I just leaned in. No, Courtney brought it up.
I know.
I just leaned into it. But anyway, that was my tangent about being really excited about renting a house instead of an apartment.
Oh, god
So I
damn
can
it.
give out candy.
Ah, shit.
Oh no!
Shit on me. I'll be back. Keep talking, I guess.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Well,
Well, I know we shouldn't be on this tangent because, I mean, not the tangent, but the topic because we talked about it enough. But since we are in waiting, I have one more thing I wanted to talk about E3. And it's just, I'm so excited, but I'm also going to be like so hurt at the same time because I work like a 9-to-5 job now. And all the conferences pretty much take place when I'm going to be at work.
because they know that gamers are stereotypically, I'm not going to be mean and say statistically, stereotypically unemployed and in their parents' basements.
I'd go as far to even say possibly statistically.
Man, come on.
Your mother's
It's not
basement is
that
nice.
bad.
Alright, I'm just being a shit.
Although, okay, so I've been watching Queer Eye on Netflix.
For the straight guy?
Yeah.
No, it's just called Queer Eye now. Because there was a guy who they helped him with his stuff, and that guy was gay. Progress.
I don't get it.
I don't know. It's
I never got the show. I'm still on this.
It's
level.
like straight white boys texting when you find out he was a white boy.
Yeah.
best plot twist in history. No, but Queer Eye is actually a pretty good show.
Not as big as the plot twist as Straight White Boy Problems, and you found out that he was gay for his bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like
guy.
then it was like a monologue of his life.
Yeah,
like-
that was a good one.
That was that like the best like story,
Where's his Oscar?
like active story of our generation.
Oh my god, maybe.
Like I can't think of any bigger IRL plot twist.
we're still on this.
But anyway, really quick, because it has to do with
And I
living in
win.
your mother's basement.
I win.
So I was watching Queer Eye with Jessica, and then there was this one guy who was still living with his parents, and he was in his childhood bedroom. And so they do like a wardrobe makeover. They try and like teach them literally one healthy recipe to cook
Oh my
themselves.
God.
Same.
And then like hair makeover kind of thing. And then they'll do like a home makeover, like a little renovation, like just a few things.
Like maybe a room or
Like 2 or 3 rooms. Sometimes it'll be the whole house, but like on a smaller scale.
This is Queer Eye for the straight guy, right?
It's Queer Eye. It's not called Queer Eye for the straight
But
guy.
this is
anymore.
that show.
It's the remake.
So
it's just,
so what this show was about, like bettering people's lives, like
Yeah,
as a
it's about-
stereotypical gay with like, oh girl, this is how you dress better.
I mean, they're not all like that. Jonathan is definitely like that.
Okay, but that's like the idea of the show is using your queer eye to help the straight guy kind of thing, right?
It's using. I mean, I guess I know that's the intention of the original, but it's a little
Look.
less about being gay and then fashionable to
Look,
make
dude,
people's lives better.
I straight up thought when I first heard of Queer Eye for the straight guy growing up as a fucking closeted youth, I was like, oh, it's about the gay guy who likes the straight guy.
Honestly,
And I was like,
honestly, that's a fair.
so queer guys
Fair.
got eyes for the straight guy is kind of
Yeah.
how you interpret it.
That's a straight up valid
and I was
reason.
like, I don't get this. I was like, what?
But anyway, the point, okay, because I'm going somewhere with this.
the show?
I was watching it, and then when they did, they did like the wardrobe makeover and everything. He actually knew how to cook, so the guy who usually does the cooking thing, I don't know what he did instead that episode. But then they did the home makeover, but it's his parents' house, and so he was staying in his childhood bedroom. And then by the end of it, they had him upgrade to moving into the basement.
Oh.
So
no.
the step up for this guy was moving into his parents' basement.
How far down do you have to be?
But he seemed
What,
like
did he live in the soil?
he was upstairs and he shared a wall with his parents' bedroom. And then they even took like a black light and like looked at his sheets and they were like, there's nothing here. And they were like, I bet I know why. Go in the other room and tell me if you can hear what I'm doing. So then the guy like started jumping on the mattress and the other guy's in the parents' room. He's like, I can hear all of that. And he's like, that's why there's nothing on the sheets.
Oh no.
He's probably doing it in the shower.
I can't imagine literally having zero, like, what is privacy?
I know. So they moved him into the basement. It actually looked really cool. Like,
No, I bet basements are under fucking rated.
I
Question:
know,
did they blacklight the basement?
No.
It
But the basement was just a
glows.
storage room before they
Courtney,
moved
that
him down
basement
there.
had its glow up.
That's out of context.
Oh man, I don't want to think about it in context. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But anyway, that's all. That was just me going
That
on a
was just
tangent
about that.
from gamers living in
Well,
the
here's
parents'
another
basement.
fucking tangent. My phone screen broke.
Oh yeah.
I'm not happy about
He's
that. bro.
miffed.
I'm beyond miff. I'm motherfucking mifferonis. Yeah, I said it. Mifferonis.
I don't know
Fight
how I
me.
feel about that.
You don't have to feel. Don't think. Just feel.
Don't.
But I don't know how I feel. I have to
then
think
don't
about
think.
it.
Don't feel. Just think. Just think about it forever. Yeah, I was at the Art Institute here in Indianapolis. We have an art institute. Not art institute. That's my school. We have a art museum.
Pretty good.
called Newfields. It's a very good museum actually. And right when I was leaving with my friend, I actually fucked up and dropped my phone trying to take it out of my pocket. And I was like,
That's how it happened.
Yep. So that sucks. So my screen is shattered into a million pieces, and I'm trying to get what are they called? I forgot. What, my insurance company to replace the screen and all that, but they want me to get a repair estimate that I can't do until tomorrow. And holy fuck, am I tired? Like, but I can't even use my selfie camera. It's all blurry now. But there's a crack. There's a clickety crack going right in front of my selfie cam. So, but okay, here's why I'm bringing this up. Phone screens suck, and they're made to break. Changing my mind.
Let's not use changing my mind. But
Yeah, you guys are just
Yeah,
mean.
you guys are just mean.
phone screens are.
All right, fine. Well, we need another version of that that includes like trying to change my opinion. Unprove me, daddy.
We ruined that word.
Daddy?
We ruined
Yeah,
that word.
daddy's a sex word now, and I don't like that. So yeah, have you guys ever broken a phone, like a screen on a device?
Nope.
Not a one.
I have.
Oh yeah, I saw that phone.
One time when my MP3 player stopped working, I broke it open with a hammer because I felt like it.
Oh, just fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't work anymore. It was like a little cheap one back in middle school before, like when iPods were like the only thing that anyone had, and I just got
So
like
it was
a cheap
either like
little...
an iPod or like a Senza.
A Zoom.
It was like even off-brand for more off-brand than that.
Oh.
It was like pick to something. I don't know, but it was just like a cheap little MP3
Pick the
player.
tune.
Straight off of eBay.
Yeah, but I got it actually at Fry's Electronics, but it was still like a shitty little MP3 player. And then it stopped working one day, and I was like, I kind of want to know what it looks like on the inside, but also I have like a violent urge coming on, so I put it in a plastic baggie and I smashed it with a hammer.
This is what my sister had.
Yeah, your legs in the way.
Sorry, a Senza clip.
Yeah, mine was
Oh.
way cheaper than that.
Way cheaper.
Way cheaper
Not
than
just
that.
cheaper.
It was a really shitty little MP3 player.
Yeesh. So that's the only like screen you've ever like broken.
Yeah.
Courtney, I know you had that Galaxy S6, 5 that was just fucking. Oof.
And I refused to get a new one because until I was like, this is it. Because I never upgrade my phone. Like I don't upgrade my phone unless it's absolutely necessary. And when I upgrade my phone, I make sure it's a significant upgrade. My previous phone was a Galaxy S1.
Before that, so you went from 1 to 5 to 8.
1 to 5, and then when the 5 broke, I got the 8 plus. So,
Meanwhile, I'll get a phone just because they added a longer range NFC chip.
yeah, I don't.
Like, if I had the money, I would get literally a new phone every 6 months.
I went from a second gen
Not an iPhone, but
iPhone, right? Just like a really, really old iPhone. I couldn't even get Facebook on it because it was too old. To then a Galaxy S4 Mini. But then I had to switch to Google's phone plan, so I had to get another phone, and now I have a Nexus 5X.
So let's see. I had my first phone like that was a Galaxy S Captivate. However, before that, I actually had a iPod 3rd generation that fell flat on the ground and broke, as they do. It wasn't my fault. Concrete's hard. Go ahead.
Speaking of concrete and breaking, my phone dropping was actually not my fault.
What happened?
I was coming out of work and I had my phone in my hand, and this woman, because I used to work at a grocery store, and she came rushing into the store with her cart, like rushing in because like she thought we were about to close or something, and she almost hit me with her cart. And I
remember this.
And I dodged out of the way, and my phone, like, well, you guys can't see this, but it was like I dodged, and my phone dropped out of my hand, and it went face first on the concrete, and you just hear, and I was like,
that's bullshit.
Did this just happen? And then I had to go because I was like, because I don't have a car, so I take the bus. So if I wasn't gonna leave right then and there,
you would have been not getting home.
I would have not been getting home. So I had to just leave, and she was rushing off, didn't even stop and turn around.
Wow.
Stupid bitch.
So, and that's when my phone literally, I'll take a picture and put it on the Twitter. Literally the top bezel is like gone, and you can see inside the phone.
It's sharded away.
Like, every time I took it out of my pocket at that point, there was a shard of glass in my hand.
Ow.
Oh yeah, that's how my phone's still doing right now.
And at first, it did slice my finger when I swiped it.
No.
Yes. So I broke an iPod. I broke my laptop screen. That was a fucking mess. This phone.
Me too. Remember?
Your laptop?
My thing had the.
That's right. Yeah.
It had that weird part in it.
I've broken 2 Google Nexus tablets. Not Nexus. Nexus, yeah. 2 Google Nexus 7 2013s. Cracked them. One of them I ran over with a chair. The other one, I lifted up a chair and it kind of.
You know what that means, right?
On there and I sat down. I broke that screen. I break a lot of screens
with chairs.
Yeah, and I'm very, very tired of breaking screens because I'm really careful about my devices. Like I'm the only person I know who knows like the weird levels of battery like health care. Like I can't tell you how to take care of a pet, but I can tell you how to take care of your battery.
What if my pet is my battery?
Then I can help you take care of that one. Your pet battery will be fine. We'll have a long life full of full charges and no short cycles. But I just like my shit breaks for no fucking reason. And it's really upsetting. What? Something broke. Oh, my phone. That's right.
Yeah, the thing we're talking about.
Yeah, see, everything breaks so much I lose track of what's broken. Maybe I just have too much stuff.
Not enough stuff.
Yeah, no such thing as too much stuff. Maybe I have too much stuff and I just like can't
handle
with it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that guy with the lemons. How could I hold all these things?
Oh god!
Like the lemons, he's like, oh. He looks really stupid because he's trying to hold these lemons and stuff. Holy shit, my lemons!
No.
Show her this meme, Courtney.
Yeah, show me the meme.
Let me see if I can find it. Give me one second.
That was a good meme.
Switching gears, you guys ever had a cavity filled?
Yeah.
No, maybe. I don't think so.
I got my first 2 cavities in my life this year. And I had to go get them filled. And then when he went to go fill them, he was like, you know, these are actually not that bad. They're not very deep, so... Oh, that meme! Okay, you know, I remember that one. Okay, but anyway, he was like, these actually aren't that bad. So he was like, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna not numb you because it would just make it take a lot longer and you can just be out of here a lot faster if we just don't numb you, and then you'll be able to like eat stuff.
Fair.
And me, never having received a filling before, I'm like, I trust the dentist. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. And I was like, okay, guess you don't have to numb me. I made a mistake by agreeing to that. And if anyone's had a friggin' filling put in, they drill into your tooth, right? Because they got to get rid of all the tooth decay that's like surrounding the cavity before they can fill it. They drill into it. And
what is a cavity? What exactly is a cavity?
It's like when you get a hole in your tooth from like tooth decay.
Really? Why can't I hold all these white? Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe anyone made a new version of that meme past 2012. If I'm being directly honest.
But no, cavities are terrible.
I've never had.
I've had 2 total in my life.
Yeah, same. Well, technically I had 3 because when I was little I had a tooth fall out and then I looked at the side of it and I was like, what the heck is that? And I showed my mom and she was like, that's a cavity. And I was like, oh no, because my sister used to get cavities all the time, but I was like known for never getting cavities. So then I was
That's
like,
how me and my cousin Maja were.
but I was like, this doesn't count because the dentist never saw it. But I did count it as a cavity. It just fell out because it was baby tooth.
More like a crappity, am I right?
But oh my god, like I thought I knew what pain was before I went to that dentist appointment. I did not know what pain was.
That's what you came in talking about.
That's the most intense pain I've ever experienced in my life. It felt like they were drilling something like into the under part of my brain.
That's what your mouth is.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think it through when I said okay to not being numbed. I was like, he's the dentist. He knows for sure. And then he was most of the way through the second. What?
Take care. You gummed me in an intellectual underbrain.
I want that.
But just he gets
Underbrain?
He gets halfway through my bottom tooth, and at this point, like my whole body is just like tensed up in the chair, and I'm just like, ah. And then he's like halfway through my last tooth, and then he's like, you know, this is a little deeper than I thought it was, because it kind of split into 2 over here. And then he was like, so maybe we should just numb you for the rest, but also I'm almost done. And so, trying not to cry, I was like, yeah, do the rest, hurry up. And I just do the rest, I just wanted to be out of there in that fucking house of horrors.
The dentist's office is a house of horrors.
I was never scared of the dentist, but I will not go back to that dentist again.
Where was this at?
It was at Indie Dental Health.
Alright, cool. Avoiding that name.
Don't go to Indie Dental Health. It was not a great
Unless you
experience.
sponsor us.
No.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, if I get free teeth cleaning.
Look, man, if I get better audio equipment, so I don't have to go through this stress.
Also, if you can fill in my
here's
tooth.
how you can get a free filling is you agree to participate in a dental student's exam for filling teeth. It's only a 12-hour experience, but you know.
12
You spend
hours?
12 hours at a dental school going back and forth between the student who's trying to fill your filling and then like the examiner, and it's each step of the filling. So like when they hollow out your tooth and then you have to go get that examined, and then they'll like do the filling and then you have to go get that examined.
No, but it is also free.
Yeah, they'll pay for your filling. It's a free filling, but one, it's a student doing it, so it depends on your comfort level with that.
I've
but
had
it
students
also,
cut my hair before.
I mean, that's your hair. You're not gonna like die or be in excruciating pain if it's botched.
Excruciating social pain.
Okay, but yeah, it's free.
I heard there being social pain.
Because Jessica did it, and she was there the entire day, and like the student's mom was like really scared that Jessica would bail, because apparently people bail all the time. They don't show up for the exam, and then the student's out like $3,000 that they paid to take the exam.
Holy shit.
So the mom was like texting Jessica like, are you on your way? And she was like, don't worry, I'm on my way. And then the mom like bought her dinner, or not dinner, lunch, and then like gave her $100 at the end of it.
That's so sweet.
But you might not always get a student's mom there who's gonna give you $100.
Courtney, I watched you like go from looking down to hearing the schoolgirls say, huh? Like, huh? Is that?
That transition was not as clean as I thought it was.
It was pretty clean.
Yeah, but it went from cluster truck to cluster truck rave jumping music to pick of the litter.
Yeah, true. Well, now we're here, picking the litter. So yeah, fuck,
Dentist.
Cluster fluck.
fuck a lot of things right now. You know. Again, I don't know. It's still bad. Sorry about the connection issues. We have no clue what's going on. It's out of our control. Thanks for everyone for sticking with us though.
Egrets, get ready.
Got a whopping 2 viewers.
Oh boy, one of them I think is me.
Got a whopping viewer.
Yay!
A whopping viewer.
Thanks, viewer.
You do you.
I can't wait till you actually get like an audience.
Me 3.
I don't know what to do about an audience though.
E3.
Did you just go E3?
Because he said me 3 and then I was like E3.
Are you proud of what you did?
No, I'm not. It was bad.
I'm proud of you,
You shouldn't be.
but I am.
Well, that's your problem.
Exactly. That's why I said I am proud of you.
We don't reward badness here.
To you.
To you. Oh man. So fucking motherfucking
Crush them.
shit. I had something to say about the podcast.
It's over.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
So you guys think of any ways we could start
Check the soul.
getting the name out and rewarding people for helping us get the name out? Any neat ideas? If you guys help us, we can get a car. Look at this car!
Stop bringing up this damn joke that I brought up the first time.
Yeah, you did it all the time, and this is the comeuppance.
I'm not gonna declare a dead meme like a certain someone we like watching.
At Jack's Films.
But
At Jack's Films.
God, but
Take the soul.
because I haven't got to say it once yet, and I'm kind of mad.
Nini Big One?
No,
Who would say that? That dead ass meme. Ha 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 ha. As you look around the room nervously looking for people who might watch Jack's Films.
I just
So, yeah, you're childish.
I just can't. Where it's just, hey everybody, we're showing off our new 4K console. Look at this car. Look at this car.
Yeah. I can't think of anything. I really can't. Like, I'm having a lot of troubles with this. We don't even know what our like entire 5 fans want. Like they like us. You
I
They
know,
like
and that's the
us.
problem.
Like they don't really care about, you know. Like, we can start doing a show about really bad sex ed, and they probably still want it.
Okay, really quick.
Not actually, though.
I
I'm
know
not down
that
with you
this
guys. I
isn't
love
like
you.
I know this isn't like a commenting on the game show, but that kid in the background with the orange hair looks like he should have been on Magic School Bus.
Arnold.
But he doesn't quite look like him. He just looks like even if his hair wasn't orange, he just looks like he should have been on the Magic School Bus. Like he studied under Miss
Frizz, yeah.
Frizzle. That's what it
Well,
is.
all these background
Fritz.
characters.
Miss Fritz.
The psychology
Yeah.
teacher in high school.
Yep.
That's who Miss Fritz is, a real person who I actually
I know another Miss Fritz though. I'm losing my shit. I don't know.
But all these people in the background are NPCs by fans who get paid to get their characters in the game.
Oh, that's cute.
And this stage and another stage cycles through about 3 to 4 different sets of them.
For the people in the back, we're playing Skullgirls right now. Or we're watching Courtney
Hush now.
playing Skullgirls on Friday. Remember, if you want to watch us play these games and interact with us and stuff, you can check us out on Fridays. Friday nights we play these games actively and communicate with you all. Now that
It's
homosexual,
fun. It's all fun. I love
it's
that.
all fun and games until somebody gets a low latency.
Oh yeah, I remember Skullgirls is really loud.
Oh yeah, what's up with that?
You gotta hear that. Oof.
I mean, I will have it fixed next time. I know what to do. I'm gonna add up to it. Anyways, yeah, we really care. We try to make
We
that
scare
apparent.
because we
Honestly,
care.
I'm totally scared of like doing things like. Have I told you guys that I'm scared to monetize?
You have.
Yes,
You don't
multiple
want
occasions.
You don't want us to seem like we're just like
Selling
here
out.
for the money, and we just don't. We just are here for a quick buck. I mean, okay,
if I
but
wanted a quick buck, I could just
listen. Here's what I'm gonna
Who's
say
giving
about
you a quick buck
monetizing. If
other
we
than
were
me?
here for a quick buck.
I'll give you a quick buck right
This
now.
is like the slowest buck
I don't have
you
my
could
wallet on.
possibly
This
make.
is literally the slowest buck, and
So-
we don't even plan on profiting from this. There's literally no plan for profit here.
Yeah, so
Our plan is literally to buy equipment
I feel
so
like-
we can be on time.
Yeah, I feel like we're not really at risk, at least not yet, of being seen that way.
I mean, then again, as soon as you take $10 from the audience, somebody will probably sell out.
Whatever.
Like, seriously, like I have 1 million subscribers, blah, 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 and I've done it all without asking for a single dollar. And then you just go somewhere on a bus, and then, like the bus fare is like 25 cents more. Like, ah, shit. Hey, man, you got an extra quarter. You fucking sell out.
This reminds me of when I was behind Caleb Hiles. He's like a YouTuber who does covers of like anime songs.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I fucking love Caleb Hiles. But I was behind him in line at the convenience store at the hotel at a convention he was attending.
Whoa.
And then some guy like walks up and he's like, "Hey man, can I buy your lunch?" Because he was about to buy like a little lunch, and he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna stop you." And I feel like that's the exact interaction where you'd have that one person go like, "You fucking sell out!"
You are a big fat phony.
I can't believe you taking money when you already making YouTube dosh.
Shut up.
Man, hey guys, let's just talk about our insane ad revenue.
All 2 cents of it?
We haven't, honey, we don't even have, we're not even eligible for ads.
I don't know. You got an ad.
I'll tell you who needs to promote us, Kyle. Kyle's YouTube channel has 1,000 subscribers.
Apparently, he doesn't love us.
Right. Let's all beg on Kyle.
We do it anyway.
Huh?
We do it anyway.
Yeah. He's starting to do pixel art jobs right now.
That's super cool of
Yeah, it really
him.
is. Yeah,
He should tell me about it so I can support him.
oof. He's doing JoJo's pixel art for a fan game that one of my other friends is making.
I'm not bitter.
You're not bitter, Courtney?
Does he take commissions?
Yeah.
No.
Are they like,
I mean, he's doing it for free.
Free 99.
Yeah.
You hear that, friends?
are they like little animations? Like,
Yeah, they're like full animated.
I have like kind of a shitposty idea in my head that someone said they were gonna make me for my birthday and then
Kara,
never
I'm
did.
very sorry to say this, but a lot of your ideas are shit.
I never say that they're not.
No, that's true, but you
I've
clarified that one
just started.
as if it's the.
I've started prefacing it because too many people take me seriously due to my dry delivery.
Oh, wise. Okay, continue.
But anyway, want lapis lazuli. Someone like in my head, the context is like someone asked her if she could make it rain, so it's dollar bills, and she's got like sunglasses on.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny to me.
Yeah, so that's my thing that I want to see.
It's funny because water.
I do that.
Shit. Man, you guys don't even understand how much shit has been going wrong lately with the equipment. Like, I might have to reinstall Windows on the host computer. I might have to. We got to take back the audio mixer we got. We're using Paul's, not mixer, the audio interface we just got. We got to replace that one, and we're using Paul's right now. Like, it's gotten that bad. Like, we have to use a whole separate interface now.
Oh, we are using those right now?
Yeah.
I
That's
was
hard
not
to
here
think.
for this, and
No,
I was
you weren't.
wondering, like, dang, things just suddenly stopped having audio issues. This is nice.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
I would
as
not go
many-
that far.
okay,
I think
we
we're still
didn't
having
have-
audio issues.
We didn't have the same.
No, yeah, it hasn't gotten to the point now where we just sound like a bunch of bleeps.
Yeah.
That's what I like. See, that's the thing. Like, this show should not be so fucking crazy to get started that I have to legit wonder while I'm doing the show is there a show?
Yeah.
Like, that's an actual concern. So, yeah, that's literally all I want out of this is just to be able to do this show. It kind of sucks. Like, the audio interface we got, what was it, 80?
80.
And the one we need is like 300. Yeah, it's fucking a huge jump.
So all we have is $80.
We don't even have that. Amazon may not give us that money back. Let's be honest.
They better.
It's been a while. I'm gonna call them and tell them like we've only had a few chances to use this because we didn't get to use it when we first bought it. Like, could we please return this? Because it's just
Amazon,
bad.
you have 2 Prime,
3
Prime members on this podcast trying to use your products.
I talk very
Use your
highly
services.
of Amazon Prime. I really do.
Help some people.
Let
out.
us take this POS back. I know it's past the date, and I'm sorry, but it's so bad. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I still actively answer questions about products I bought on Amazon.
Same. I leave reviews. I sometimes go through my old products. And
Yeah, I do too. And I actively still get questions about that original Xbox to PlayStation controller conversion.
Yeah.
And like the really old one I got. I constantly answer questions about it because people still go for it.
Of course, yeah.
And it's terrible.
It's terrible.
I still get questions about my old Chromebook, and every time I do, it makes me really sad because now I'm stuck with my little shitty Chromebook. And I don't. It's money, man.
Sell that one.
It's still more money. I got a cheaper one because I was like, I just need it now, and then I was an idiot and I bought it fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
I like that word.
I need like an actual computer though, because like my Mac is on its last legs. I would like to get a PC this time around because my fucking major doesn't require me to have a Mac now.
Honestly, if a school told me that I was required to have a Mac, I would spit all in their fucking face and tell them how wrong they are. Because it's bullshit. You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
Well, it was for specifically this one app that you can get on PC. Technically, it's just you have to do a bunch of extra stuff.
To like emulate the Mac OS.
Yeah.
Then I'd rather use alternative software.
Yeah, but like they didn't tell us why education majors needed a Mac.
That's what they fucking do.
They were just like, you need a Mac. And I was like, I guess I need a Mac. I don't know. I'm 17.
It's fucking stupid. It's like, it's so fucking stupid. It's one of the biggest things in like tech that pisses me off when people, because I do graphic design. People still think that Mac is the gold standard of a graphic design platform. It's not. Graphic design is excruciatingly platform agnostic.
Yeah.
I've done every asset on Windows. Every little asset on this show has been done on a Windows computer in my goddamn bedroom. Like,
That's where the magic happens.
that's where the magic happens, right there at that Descaroni's. Like, it's stupid. I had a friend an ex-friend, argue with me about, like, well, that's why Macs are still the industry standard in the professional world. And this dude had this, like, he thought since he had his Photoshop certification that he knew everything, I guess. And it's like, that's straight bullshit. It's straight bullshit. Apparently, I can use Photoshop better than you, because if you think that there's no systematic differences between them, none. They're the same program, through and through. Like they don't even look different anymore. It's so dumb. So that really upsets me. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent there. It really,
I had a quick question.
really, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's about how many computers we have? 7.
Do you want to use my laptop for anything? Because I'm currently not using it.
Honey, I have like 3 computers. I don't know what to do with.
I'm just trying to offer it
No,
out.
I know, but like
I'm currently not using anything for it, and I can't use it for what I was originally using it for, and I was using it just to draw, and since I have a desktop now,
Yeah.
I can do that. And the only reason I would play anything on my old computer is
wait, what old computer? Your laptop?
my laptop. Yeah.
No, use that laptop, dude. It has SSD in it.
I know. I haven't been using it as much anymore. So I was figuring, hey, if it can get another
You want to
use,
repurpose it somewhere.
yeah.
I don't think there's anything we can repurpose it for.
Okay.
Because and not like in a, it's not. It's a good laptop,
Yeah, I still like it a lot.
It's very for considering it's made out of nothing but what would normally be shitty plastic. It holds up well, very fucking well. Like visually, it's still pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm going off on tangents on technology again. I'll shut up. I gotta stop doing that.
Doing what?
Going off on tangents over technology.
What? I don't see that happening.
I do that so much.
What are you talking about?
Weren't we supposed to be done like 15 minutes ago?
No,
No.
this is a 2-hour clip.
When did we start? How late were we then?
We were late by 8 minutes.
And this clip is 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then we're wrapping up now.
I just was like realizing time.
See?
What?
See how things work like that?
Look at that, Kara.
Everything worked itself out in the end.
Kara was so close to being right.
Oh, that's a good anime.
What?
Kara was so close to being right.
I would have watched that anime.
It's like you really just doing your best, and you're like, small victories.
Kara does do her best.
I tried.
Can we get a clap for Kara who does her best? We really need a third person. The clap doesn't work as well without a third person. Kara, clap for yourself. We need 3 claps for this. All right. Okay, that sounds a little bit more full. All right. Okay.
Speaking of full, I'm not. So I mean,
You're hungry. Okay. All right. Well, with that, yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm really
Oh
sorry.
shoot! You guys gotta tell me how much I owe you. I haven't paid you back from last time.
Okay, that's right.
wow.
Yeah, I know. Just I had to say it or I would forget.
Now everyone knows that Kara owes us money.
Who just doesn't pay anybody back for stuff.
Fair.
But anyway.
All right. Closing notes. Make them quick because I got something I want to say before I close out the show. And I'm not trying to rush you. I just don't want to forget.
Anything?
I got nothing.
You?
Go ahead.
I just want to say, like, I'm sorry that the show has been like so ragtag lately. There's a lot of things completely shitting themselves, and we're working on them piece by piece. So yeah, just hang in there with us. Of course, if you have suggestions for the show, including all like an outright format change or anything, we literally will listen to anything right now just because we want to make a good show at this point. So just let us know. And
should we do a quick little like, hey, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for a new user interface. We're looking for
audio interface.
Audio interface. Sorry.
You need an entire new UI.
I would love a new UI just for fun.
We're getting that. Literally for fun.
A new audio interface. We are trying to up our audio quality.
We need software.
We need software.
That's a big problem.
We gotta do better with
It didn't do the bad this time.
we're trying to get better with soundproofing.
Yeah.
We're trying to do project with that. So
We're doing our soundproofing so that we can do a video show, which we tested out, like the angle of the camera. It would look cool. It would
look kind of cool.
But then me and Kara would be just letting like this all show.
I'm gonna have to really work on my posture if we get a camera. I feel like I look like a goblin half the time. Like my chin's shoved into my chest because I'm slouching.
Not to make sure I was on your fucking phone.
Also, that means I'm gonna let you try and like look presentable.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I appreciate that, but I feel fucking gross. You can't talk about something that we already know.
It's gonna be a whole if we get a camera. Like half the time I'm coming over here and I'm just like whatever. I'm just going over to Chris and Courtney's. I don't care.
Now you gotta pan. God, we gotta do something about
my hair's actually like really clean. I just showered this morning and like night before.
Oh yeah, your hair is
Very clean right now.
So yeah, there's a lot of things. Honestly, I'm just gonna ask this live because something I should ask you earlier. Do you want to start taking donations? Because there are people actively ask for us to set up a donation box. If you want to start taking donation now,
It feels weird. Because it's so teeny.
and we only have so many people.
But it's the fact that there has been a vocal saying, hey, we want to help you.
Yeah.
Because if that hadn't happened, they would have been like, no.
Absolutely. I wouldn't even thought about it. Like people are like, hey. Donation box.
Don't make no ways, but
Take your effort for this open speaker. That's how much we need right now.
we need vote, but yeah.
We just want to make sure. I think that's the only most point is to make sure I'm sure. That's the only like that's central modal for onemoreCAST.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
All right. You guys anything to say?
No, I don't know what we needed, but how I feel about it.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. You can find us on various networks. Find us on Twitter at _onemoreCAST. We don't have YouTube or yet because we need 100 subscribers. We're 25 minutes away there. You can watch us on Twitch live at twitch.tv/onemoreCAST, and we have the Discord channel that probably is around somewhere. And we're working on the website still at onemoreCAST.io. onemoreCAST. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a good life.
We'll see you Friday.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.